I'd tell you good morning, but it's more like good afternoon, and you're probably wondering why you're staring at the front of my boat. We got home from vacation last week and decided to take the boat out, and we were trolling by some docks. I had my Minn Kota tear over that you see in front of you, just kind of wide open because I was fighting the tide, and all of a sudden it died. And I couldn't figure out why. I knew I didn't charge the batteries after last trip, but I usually can get 3 or 4 trips. And so I ended up getting home, getting mad, and not really sure what was going on, and started doing a little bit of diagnosing and realized the 40 amp breaker under the console was tripped, and then I had melted a plug. So here's the new one, $15 off of Amazon. But what I had done, if you can see that, it looks like melted black cheese. So I had taken a picture of this before, and I'm going to take another picture of it now. So that way, I kind of know where things are supposed to go. But at this point, it's also melted together. It's kind of hard to tell. So I'm going to go get what looks to be a flat-bladed screwdriver. And it is marked on the back here. 1, 2, 3. I just don't know which one's supposed to be which anymore at this point. So I'm probably going to cut it up here somewhere. That way I can get back to good. Actually, it looks like it's only 2 wires anyway. Okay. So we'll give that a shot. But join me in a second, and we'll see what happens. Alright, so what I've done is I've cut the wires back a little bit. And I kept the old plug and made sure to kind of match everything up. Because it goes 3, 2, 1 didn't have anything in it. Make sure everything looks the same. So then I'll strip these wires back, get to some good contact. Looks like I only need about that much wire exposed. We'll put it back together and I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. Hopefully it works. Alright, so strip back, put everything about where I think it's supposed to go based off of what I saw on this one. 2, 3, yep. And so before I pull this cover back up and over and tighten the bracing down that holds these in place right here, I'm going to put it back in the connector on the boat. See, I know the breaker tripped, but I'm still going to check, hit the battery light on here, see if I've got power, and then crawl up in the boat and reset the breaker. See if I've got power. And if I do, we'll button it up. Alright, originally I wasn't going to bring you up in the boat because I figured it was boring. But I told you I was going to check the breaker and make sure I had power. And so I thought, if you can see this when I get underneath this console, that it was important for y'all to see it, right? The breaker should be as close to the battery as possible. And when I got down here, it was like this. That little piece was popped out. So all I did, popped it back in. And then went up to the front of the boat. Sorry, a lot of breath. Up to the front of the boat, to the Minn Kota. Told you I was not putting that piece on yet. I came right here. And I've got power. Same thing if I come over here. I've now got power. So, folks, don't let a shop charge you $300 or $400 to do this. It was a $15 part. And yes, there's like 3 cuts in this video. It took me less than 10 minutes just because I wasn't really planning on filming a video. I just figured somebody's had these things screw up before and wanted to see how it was done.